All right, so we're gonna talk about this guy. I'm not gonna show his face. The lesson is what matters, you know. His name is Auston Holleman. He's the king of all the. He's now the king of the passport bros. In my opinion, the passport bros are lame. No disrespect, they lack game, is what I mean. Okay, they are trying to create a shortcut. They want to travel overseas to go find good women. There's nothing wrong with travel overseas to meet women, to have a good time. There's nothing wrong with that. You do you. But if you're doing it particularly with respect to avoiding your own people, I question self-hate in that. I question weak manhood in that. Just questions, okay? I've never really engaged them directly, so I'll be respectful. But up to this point, what I suspect is making more sense because this is their king and he's making these statements. And, you know, let me see. This is a good one. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's clear. All right. Let me see. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Let me use this one because you can see I circled. We do have a problem, Isabel. We do have a problem because you can see 1,000 people like on this particular post on YouTube. That's a lot of young men. Some of them are old men, 50, 60 years old men that just can't get a grip of themselves. They can't comprehend this stuff, but some will probably be able to comprehend this. So let's see what we can do. He says, I don't care about hurting someone's feelings. Feelings fade away anyway. The same way they fade when men marry a woman and she decides she's bored with you. These issues are breakfast issues. For the sake of me, these people chop breakfast. That's what it all comes down to. They're so very quick to give themselves away too. They don't know it, but that's the reality of what's going on. They give themselves away so fast. Right? So fast. But let me see here. Let's see. Let me save this. Let me go to no. This one. All right. So I'm going to read something to you after this. Okay. They fade when men marry a woman and she decides she's bored with you now and moves on to the next man. Tell me you were dumped without telling me you were dumped and you can't get over it. They don't care about you. Who is they? Who be this damn they? Who is they? Women? Is it women? They don't care? Or all right, so I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying hard, but I don't think I can do it. Let's see. All right, so, and I quote, I don't care about hurting someone's feelings. Feelings fade away anyway, right? The same way they fade when a woman marry a woman, when a man marry a woman. But anyway, when a man marry a woman and she decides she's bored with you now and moves on to the next man, they don't care about you. All right. So I have this quote. I was actually going to do a TikTok, but I'm trying to be a little bit more productive. We have some shorts that we're releasing around this. Okay. So we'll be releasing them as cut out of these videos, you know. Bagua says the breakfast is always piping hot for the fact over feelings gang. Hey, voila, oh my show. This is an attempt to bury feelings, by all means. And the problem is that this statement was made out of someone's feelings. Defeated, dead on arrival. This statement was made out of someone's feelings. Their feelings about breakfast. Someone see another bishop. My show. Look at how many people like on that thing. Okay. As a matter of fact, I think this may be a good Let me see. I'll go see if I can find some of the comments. But let me read this quote to you before. No, before I read my quote. Let me do this, right? Let's do this. We're gonna do this. Okay. We're gonna do this. There you go. So we're gonna go find it. And then we're gonna read some of the comments. Because the comments, they tend to be more hilarious too. Like Auston Holleman. This young man is 23 years old. So I have to give him a lot of pass. Like literally when I see him, I see my son. Now my son is a little wiser than that, but you know what I mean. But he's young, is my point. Okay. And on YouTube, he's doing fantastically well. I do notice that the growth slowed down. He's probably still gonna win big time. Let's see. Victoria says, well done, man of prestige. You are much more younger but very talented the way you address and explain issues. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. I don't know if you might, the way you just said I'm much more young, you might just be my mommy. But thank you, I appreciate you. But let me share the screen with you. This is a screen right here. Let me go ahead and make this a little bigger. Let me remove that from the screen and then we'll go to the actual post. I probably would respectfully, I don't know. I wouldn't engage. This guy will have to pay me for me to engage him. No disrespect. I just don't engage people that have made up their mind on certain issues. It's just a waste of all of us time. Okay. It's just a waste of our time. I just want to make sure that we're not wasting each other's time. And he can run a YouTube channel, I can. My own is 1,500. We're like what? Let's see. We're probably like we're not doing shabbily, right? We're doing okay, right? Started 1 year ago, and this is where we are. Okay. Oh, we got a winning video going on here. Some people are probably mad in there. Well, we got 10 more to hit 1,500 here, so not bad, So people are we're working, right? But let's go to so he has a bigger platform than myself. But my platform is a different story, This is his own is about traveling abroad, right? This is a young man. It's a young man. When I say young man, it's a young man. He's 23. Last time I checked. It could be 24 any moment. Okay. So let's go under community. Let's find the post. The post should still be there somewhere. Please, I beg, don't delete it. I beg. Okay, there we go. We found it. Awesome. All right, so here we go. So 1,100 people have clicked like on this. So I wanted to go in the comment and see what they're saying in there. All right, awesome. This is like a party for me. Okay. All right, this is a party. All right, so you guys can see, right? Let me use this. There you go. Is that better? No, let's push it to the side. There you go. All right, so let me blow this up. So Paz said, stop complaining and find a solution. That's what people will say. I guess I'm people, right? Auston said, okay, I will. My solution is traveling. The travel is running from my own shadows. Well, okay, people, you can't get women in the... So people will say, you can't get women in the States. You're just mad because... I didn't say it was mad. He just literally told me by himself the way women decide she's bored with you now and moves on to the next man. They don't care about you. Like, nobody said he's mad, but he made a clear statement there. But anyway, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. All right, just another person who seems like they're mad. Facts, of course, facts. Facts. Stay on your purpose, my brothers. Conquer the world and dream. Work, build, and create always, forever. Of course, I told you there are 60, 70, 80, maybe not 80, but there are older men here. I was married for 22 years, and yes, feelings and sexual attraction do fade away over time. Tell me that the feelings and the sexual attraction in your marriage faded without telling me yours faded. Well, he was married for 22 years. Hey, it happens to people. So I feel them. They're coming from a place. I get it, you know. But damn, man. Can we find some healing outside of just casting the whole group of people away? Jesus Christ. It's hard, I guess. Yes, anything I say on this platform, always remember this is easier said than done. Yes, sir, I agree. Anything you do for an American woman is never enough. I guarantee you there is a Nigerian man somewhere saying the same thing right now. It's a guarantee. So what does that make this statement? False. Dead on arrival. Are there women that there's nothing ever enough for? Of course. But it's a problem when you generalize with self. The same women begging you to marry them are the same ones leaving marriages. Giving them everything they want. You're damned. Giving them nothing, you're damned. I say find a safe medium. Oh, at least this one say find a safe medium. But he can relate. He can relate. Let's just be honest. But let's keep going. This highlights the importance of Western men prioritizing their purpose goals. Their purpose is to go and find fine-ass Brazil chicks. Brazil women are beautiful. Let's not cap about that. But let's keep going. These guys go collect woto from them. But let's continue. Men prioritize their purpose of goals, networking with business. So this is all cap, by the way. All they're concerned about is women. Okay, men that are concerned about business, community, brotherhood, they don't really have time to be talking about women. Okay, they don't. Numbers of guys losing their way just to chase, validate, and fight over women only to self-delete or find themselves in lockup when it didn't work out can be reduced to atoms, fine-tuned. I'm sorry, this is not a solution. You can't run from your own shadow. You can't. There's a big light beam always beaming on you at any point in time. That shadow is inevitable. It follows you everywhere. You look at, there you are again, everywhere. At that point, exclusively allowing time and energy for the women who fall in the right range. This is too much on you, bro. Shalaye is a bastard. When you chop breakfast, you go start doing shalaye and mansplaining. Oh God. You have knowledge way ahead of your years. So this is an old man saying to this 23-year-old man that he has knowledge ahead of his years. Okay, listen, you're going to say the same thing. Okay, let's leave it alone. We're going to see the same thing over and over again. So let me just go ahead and do this, right? Let me read my quote for you on this, and then we'll call this particular story a day, because honestly, I think you get the gist. Okay, here's the quote. Only immature and lame people talk like this. Okay, let me quote the talk again for you so don't forget. And I quote, I don't care about hurting someone's feelings. Feelings fade away anyway. The same way they fade when man marry a woman and she decides she's bored with you now and moves on to the next man. They don't care about you. Okay, so we heard a bunch of generalization. Fair enough, it's YouTube, okay? But can we also be fair and reciprocate? Only immature and lame people talk like this. Yes, feelings don't last, but they come and go. And the only thing that people actually remember is how they feel around you. Long after the feelings was initially activated, they remember how they feel around you, bro. Okay. Let's not be stupid with our quotes. Okay, I might still do this actually. Live a little life first. Live like beyond 23 years of age. But again, that's not even the point, because there are 60-year-old man supporting what he said in there because they've been divorced after 22 years. I understand it's painful, but you got to find healing though, you know. Live a little first. Fail a few more times. Reflect. And let's revisit the conversation. She dumped you because she fell out of love with you. It doesn't have to be your fault, gentlemen. It doesn't have to be your fault. This whole thing is what you think is your fault. Relax and stop beating yourself up for no reason. And then you will run around crying like a bitch when you get cancelled. I'm telling you, the solution is not to run from your own shadow. You have to face it. It's a big fear. You have to still face it. Okay? You have to face it and deal with it. All right, so that was that real quick story.